Street cred sports. Street cred sports. I'm crossing over. I'm Euro stepping.
Hello, this is Keenan of Street Cred Sports Training, and welcome to another episode of Time to Ball. This is episode 116. 116. Damn, let me make sure, man, because it's been a while since we had one. And last time I didn't mention it. Yeah. Episode 116 with my man
Lee Williams. What's up? What's happening, people?
That's what I get on this special occasion. I just get the one hand like that. It's like with my kids. With my group, I put my arm up and put my hand, and they all got to come in, and we go 1, 2, 3, put in work. And the past couple of weeks, because I've been going through all of this, I'm like, they like, hey, coach. I'm like, oh, okay, man, my fault. I forgot. Yeah. That's what you look like me.
Man, I'm excited about all these trades. It's cool. I'm not excited, but I just like, typically you get more invested in it and interested in it when the big ones come through. But there's some trades that might help some folks, man.
Yeah. So look, today is gonna be like it's a different podcast. We're gonna call this the NBA Trades Podcast. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna go through some of the trades and just discuss how we feel about it. Okay, so episode 115, take 1 or take 2. Let's get on. So let's get into this NBA trades. Deadline passed today.
Yes, sir.
There were some really good and significant trades. Some that you might say flew under the radar. The one big one that everybody was anticipating was Giannis, but they didn't trade him. It sounds like they're gonna wait to the summer. There's speculation that they might try to tank just so they can get a really good pick, and that pick might be the difference with Giannis staying. Who knows? But plan is for them to let him go in the summer. So, man, he didn't get traded. Where you want to start?
Oh man, let's see. You know what? It's my team. They're struggling. It's one that people may not think is a big deal. But the Atlanta Hawks and Lakers trade.
Yes.
Getting
Luke Kennard.
Lakers get Luke Kennard, which is a big guard that can knock down shots. The Lakers struggle with knocking down open shots. They struggle with that.
Yes.
So Luke Kennard would definitely be a really good fit. They gave up Gabe Vincent. Atlanta got Gabe Vincent and 2032 second round pick. That ain't gonna matter. But Atlanta needs a PG. I don't think McCollum can play 40 minutes. I think he's up there in age.
And I think Luke coming in is going. He's not going to have to do much, but just be ready to shoot. This is what Klay Thompson was looking forward to, is just being ready to shoot.
Right.
So, now, are you surprised? We'll stay with the Lakers. Are you surprised that they didn't move other guys or anything like that?
You know what? I'm really not, because say what you want to about AR, obviously LeBron. You're gonna have to get some significant pieces or significant picks for those players, and nobody wanted Ayton. I mean, I think the Lakers called. They called what's the team? Syracuse. Syracuse didn't want him. So
yeah. So who I thought they were gonna I don't even. I don't know if. I don't know if they could have traded him. I always thought, there's certain, like with the contracts, rookie contracts and stuff. But I was surprised they didn't move Dalton Connect because he wants to go.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, I think they're gonna wait some. I think if they do something with LeBron, he's gonna be in that mix. For sure.
Okay, yeah, I can see that. Okay,
Yeah.
all right. So
Bron's not making too much money right now. Just can't do it.
let's move on.
All
What
right.
else you want to talk about? You want let me throw in something. Let me throw in the
Yeah. Let's
Warriors.
go.
The
Uh-oh.
Warriors get Porzingis from the
Mm-hmm.
Hawks, and
Yep.
and they trade Jonathan Kuminga
Mm-hmm.
and Buddy Hill.
Yeah.
I think I think I think the Hawks really got the better end of this deal because
I do
Porzingis
too.
he's been dealing with some illness, and this illness dated back to the playoffs last year, which
Oh,
is why
wow.
he wasn't playing as much. So I don't know what's going on, and plus he's injury prone. So I
Yeah.
don't know if they did this thinking that he was going to really be able to help them, or if this was what they call some kind of salary dump. They'll keep him, and then at the end of the
Mm,
year, they'll look at maybe letting him go and getting somebody else.
yeah. I, I'm gonna say um everything's predicated off his health. When
Yeah,
he's healthy, he's a major factor. Like he could be a really, I can see him blocking shots, Draymond getting on the break, getting it to, you know, uh, not Clay, I almost said Clay.
Steph.
You know, get into stuff and going from there. But I like Jonathan Kuminga. I think Atlanta Hawks will unlock him, but Buddy Hill will shoot for, will be ready to shoot and stroke the ball, and they're
Yeah,
gonna be young, getting up and
yeah,
down, man. I like
yeah.
it. I
And
like it.
and and, and you think about it. Do you think they gain something with Buddy Hill? Like you lose Kennard, but you get Buddy Hill. That's almost that's an even swap or an upgrade?
Oh, I'm gonna consider it an upgrade,
Yeah, and it's no
in my
no
opinion.
disrespect to Kennard. I think it's just that you know what, but Buddy's a little bit more. I
A
don't
little
know.
more
I think
shifty, man. A
yeah,
little more shifty than me.
his handle's a little bit different than
Yeah,
Kennard. But
yeah,
I look if I would want either one for me.
absolutely,
I would want either
absolutely.
one. Did
I
what did you think about what Steve Kerr said about Kaminga?
What do you say? Okay, I'm not familiar.
He said, let me find it. He said that
He's always saying something
something to
crazy.
the effect that okay, let me pull it up. Something about him getting an opportunity to grow. He said he think it was a tough situation for
Hmm.
everybody, given how raw he was. He needed the runway to make more mistakes. For him, it was very tough not being able to make those mistakes. For us as a staff, I think it was tricky trying to develop him while we were trying to win. I think it's as simple as that. If this was year one,
Right, you had him
right,
too long.
but he helped y'all win a damn NBA championship.
Yes,
So
sir.
how can you not allow him to grow?
Right.
You have to have more.
Yeah.
You can't look. You're not winning with just Steph, and
No.
Steph knows that. You got to
Yep.
have other guys that can shoot, score, and be somewhat of a problem. Poole took off pressure.
Right.
Clay took pressure off of him. Kaminga and Moody, they did every now, sometimes they took some pressure off where Steph, didn't have to be the focal point. Let's see how good Steph is, let's see how good you're trying to run that offense when everybody knows it's just going to be Steph and we're not worried about somebody else.
No, man. Like he's gonna run stuff into the ground. But here's my thing. Steve Kerr should have stayed quiet because he's every time he talks, he exposes himself. He can't develop. he can't develop. If it's not somebody, and here's what, if it's not somebody that perfectly fits in the system, he cannot do it. So, and my thing is this: you hit it on the head. You won with this guy. You won a championship with this guy. But they've always had a long 6'7" athletic guy,
Yeah.
always to guard, to be a two-way player, lob dunks. I mean, if you look in their history, they've always had one or two.
Right.
So, to to throw shots at Kamina on the way out is classless for all that
Yeah.
he's been.
So would you say, okay, see, I didn't view it as classless. I thought it was him trying to make a point that's hey, it was best for him to go, as opposed to owning up to we didn't do a good job. I didn't do a good job. If I'd have did a better job developing.
But that's classless, okay? If I say
Yeah.
we can't, you're saying he can't play this game at a high level because we're at a high level. So go to Atlanta. You can run around and do whatever you want to do. It's classes, man. Like, why
Yeah.
say that? Just say he's a young talent, and we wish the best for him. Done.
Yeah, that's true. That's the best way to do that. That's the best way. So we've talked about it at length. Now I'm glad he's out, and I can't wait for them to play each other sometime. I think they're gonna play. I think they got to play each other at least once this year. I'm gonna check. But while I'm checking,
That's gonna be
let's see where else you want to go. What's the next one?
What about the Harden, man? Darius Garland
Oh,
goes to the Clippers. They get a 2026 second round pick, and James Harden goes to Cleveland. What's your thoughts?
okay. Before that, yes, the Atlanta plays Golden State, but that won't be until March. But they do play them again. Can't wait for that one.
I'm watching that one.
So look, all right. So with the Harden one,
Okay.
with this Harden deal, I mean, hoopers. If you're gonna hoop, you're gonna hoop. You will figure out a way to make it work.
Mhm.
They're both defensive liabilities to an extent. They both need the ball. Now, maybe if Donovan Mitchell can say, look, I'll come off more screens, I'll do more movement, I can see that, but I don't know if he's going to do that, if it's going to be just them two handling the ball. I've always liked Harden, but just like every 3 or 4 years, the Senate and the president change, and, and Harden wants to get
Yes,
moved.
sir.
I don't see it being big enough to move the needle. I don't see it as, they're a title contender with that. It looks the same to me.
What Cleveland was missing in their mind, that they want to get a big shot maker, but we know James struggled in the playoffs with that. What Cleveland needed was a defender. They need a guy they need somebody tough. And
Yeah.
That doesn't move the needle when it pertains to toughness in the playoffs. Harden, respect his game, skillful. I think he's an underrated passer. He's a great passer.
Oh yeah,
But,
absolutely.
Yeah, he's a great passer. But if I'm him, I'm getting those guys off. I'm not even worried about my scoring. I'm getting all those guys off, those bigs they got. Get those guys running, get them with lobs. And I'm just gonna feed the beast, man. But
Yeah.
who knows?
Yeah. Now the guys that usually don't create for themselves, like the Allens, they're gonna feast. I mean, you see what he did with Zubac. They're gonna feast being with him. I don't know if he really stretches the floor, because they were talking about, how they do all the analytics. Darius Garland would take between 5 to 7 dribbles every time he had the ball to do whatever
That many? Oh wow.
And they were saying James Harden takes between 7 and 9 dribbles before he does what he's going to do. I would think Donovan Mitchell takes a high volume of dribbles before he does. Even though, but he shifts a little bit more. He's more in attack mode when he
He's
does it. But
downhill. He's
yeah, he's more
downhill, man.
downhill.
Yeah.
But I would like to see and understand when they say that what they're basing it off of. If it's just him stationary dribbling at the top,
Mm-hmm.
past the, outside the three, and he's making his moves. Where it is that they're taking that data from.
Yeah. Let me ask you this with Donovan and Harden. I would consider them. I would consider one of them is going to have to play the off guard. They're going to be very small at that spot.
Yeah.
What's your thoughts from a defensive perspective?
Well, it would have like Donovan Mitchell does play bigger than he is now.
He does.
Harden can't guard wings, but if he gets switched on post, Harden's a very good post defender because he has that broad chest and shoulders. Right. It's always been difficult when guys go in the post against him. Mm-hmm. He's able to keep guys from really getting to their spots. But if he's guarding a quicker guard, he's gonna have trouble. Donovan Mitchell can probably, I mean, if he's committed, he could potentially guard. So I would say to put Donovan Mitchell on the twos, just because he's younger and more athletic, and he's a little bit bigger than what he looks and explosive. And I don't know why they traded Hunter. I still don't know why.
That was a bad move. That was a bad move.
Because you could put Hunter in and keep Hunter, let Hunter guard the smaller, quick point guards. Mm-hmm. But now, who are you gonna have that's defensive minded that can play both ways?
Yeah, no. That's gonna be a problem.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. So my time. Let's go to Jaren Jackson to the Jazz.
Ooh-wee.
Are they gonna be what is it? What is it? Not the playoffs, but what is it they call it? The play-in. They're gonna be in the play-in tournament now?
Who? Utah?
Yeah.
I really think he did a pretty good job. He did a pretty good job of getting length to match up with Houston. Utah's front line now is 7'1", 7. Jared is 6'11". I like the fact that this is gonna sound crazy, but hear me out. I like the fact that they got Lonzo Ball. He's gonna push the pace. He's gonna feed guys. He's gonna be very valuable. As far as Memphis, I mean, they get George Nang, Walter Clayton Jr., the rookie. I think he's gonna be okay. That's a good pick.
I wasn't happy about Walter Clayton Jr. leaving, but I think here's the thing. Mm-hmm. They had the kid that's there now. I think his name is, oh my God, I'd have to look him up, but he's their guard. Okay. And Utah? And Utah, it's I think it's George. No.
It can't be George.
I don't know who it is. I'd have to look it up.
Isaiah Collier?
It could be
decent.
No, he's a big. I'd have to really look into it. But they had that.
You're right. It was Keontae George.
Yeah, that kid is really good.
He is, man.
And I think the fact that he's so good, I think, but it's like this is his second year. Mm-hmm. So my question is, if you had a high power guard in him, why would you use that pick on Walter Clayton Jr.? Mm-hmm. Because you picked him pretty high. Yeah, why not get something else? Because now, if you were going to make him come off the bench, and the kid could play, everybody was talking about when he was getting minutes. I thought, and I still do, he has Steph-like qualities. I'm not saying he's Steph.
He does.
But he has Steph-like qualities. So to me, you move him over to Memphis. You have to play him as a starting guard because Ja not there, and I think you can definitely move on from Ja and have him to run your system with the way they're looking to play over there at Memphis. That's just my thoughts.
Well, I mean, speaking of Ja, like, how is that gonna work?
Well, I mean, Ja's not playing. So obviously, if Ja is in the game, he comes off the bench. But Ja's not playing. He's hurt a lot, and they might just try to shut him down and get rid of him in the summer. I would assume they didn't have anything of value that they could get for him, which is why they didn't unload him. But I think they might try to move on and he not play as much, and they use the summer to try to get him out of there. But Walter Clayton Jr., I think, is going to be a really good guard. Now, let's get back to the Utah. I almost feel like this is a move to be able to look at moving one of those three guys. I don't think you can play with those three guys, as a starting lineup with the way the league is.
Houston's doing it.
Who?
Houston.
You got KD.
Yeah.
KD.
You got what's my man's name? You got the center from Memphis. What's his name? Hold on. Okay, I'm telling you, they have a big lineup, man.
Adams. Adams is hurt. Capella comes in. They have Sengun.
Sengun, yeah.
And then you have what's the kid's name? He's big, but see those guys play a lot on the upper wings. Jaren Jackson played Jabari, yes, Smith. Markham doesn't. You don't see him handling the ball as much. He can,
but he's more of a wing guy now. Man, they're gonna throw him to the wing.
I just think they're gonna be too clogged because Jaren Jackson likes to kind of back his guys in. So what's Kessler gonna be doing?
He's gonna be shooting a lot of. Jaren been shooting a lot of threes, man. He really has.
Yeah, but I don't think he's as nimble with the ball as Markham is.
I agree with that.
So I kind of wonder if they're gonna keep him, and then they say, okay, we're gonna move on from maybe Kessler because Markham and Jaren Jackson Jr. are almost kind of the same player.
Almost. So that's about except Markham's long. He's 7'2".
Yeah. So I can see them. I can see maybe they keep Jaren Jackson for now and then look to move him somewhere in the summer.
Yeah.
I mean,
that's a nice lineup because you got the young kid too.
Yeah. I mean, I like the lineup. I guess I'm always looking at fit sometimes. And sometimes I don't. Sometimes it's like I don't know the way it looks. I don't know if it fits, but we'll see. Maybe it will. Maybe it will.
Right.
All right, what you got, man?
Man, tell you what I got. I got a trade that not many are gonna say, but this trade has put them pretty much in the finals. The Detroit Pistons get Kevin Huerter and Dario Saric. They give away Mike Conley and Jay Ivey. That's gonna put Detroit right in the mix of getting that chip, man. I'm telling you.
The Kevin portion or the Dario portion?
Kevin portion.
Yeah. It's crazy how he was really good at Atlanta. Then he went to Sacramento.
Yeah.
And it just seemed like it wasn't fitting.
Yep, it wasn't fitting. They wanted him to. He's a catch and shoot kid strictly. They had him doing some other stuff, and then he wasn't getting the rock, man, like he wanted to or needed to rather.
Yeah.
So,
yeah.
I'm still. I mean, the Bulls got too many guards. They got about 3 or 4 or 5 point guards. I don't know what's. I mean, they always.
Yeah. They're going to be looking to do something. They're gonna be
Yeah.
looking, and I don't even think they know what they're doing.
No.
I mean, you stay all of that time with Lonzo. You finally get Lonzo healthy, and then you ship him. And
Immediately
Lonzo
to
wasn't a
Cleveland.
bad player. It was just about him just being healthy.
Yeah.
I mean, I think the kid can play.
Yeah. Absolutely. Man, Alonzo can play ball. Look, you put some pieces around Zoe. It's a whole different vibe. A whole
Yeah,
different vibe. And coming back from the injury he came from, that's amazing.
yeah,
Incredible,
yeah,
man.
yeah.
Incredible.
Um,
I go back to Jay
so
Knight.
he's yeah he went to Utah, right?
He did. He
Yeah,
did. That's gonna be
I
nice, man.
yeah, I mean if they like I thought he would be nice at Cleveland. Why he got buried in the at the back, I don't know. And
They
then I
want him to
wonder
make.
sometimes. Hmm?
Well, I was gonna say they wanted him to make open threes, and he's more let's get up and down and let me feed folks. You know,
Yeah,
like yeah,
yeah,
I mean he can make guys look good,
yeah. I don't understand why you didn't let him run that second team and
no
all of
doubt,
that stuff. But
no doubt.
I don't know. I sometimes wonder if
Mhm.
he's the type of player that, okay, I'm not gonna be able to do what I want. They're not gonna play me how I need to be played. So I'm just gonna kind of check out.
You know what? I don't see him as being that he's still trying to get back. I mean, he seems to have a pretty good head on his shoulders, and he's been always
Right.
been mature about every situation that he's been through. And
Right.
so I see him relishing the opportunity just to be in the league and to show folks that he can still play, in my opinion.
Yeah. One thing for sure. And his dad ain't talking no more trash like he used to.
He's
Yeah.
improved.
Oh, you just said now. Actually, I kind of wanted. I was interested to see if they were going to send him to Charlotte
I
with
did
his
too.
brother,
Yeah,
but there have been grumblings that they were going
yeah,
to unload him.
yeah. Um, yeah, for sure. Right now, Charlotte is stockpiling the guards because they're gonna get rid of Melo. And Melo's gonna go somewhere and take off like he already has been. So,
The
um,
funny thing is his role. It's like he's not featured like he was, and it
no,
seems like
mm-mm,
it's gotten him better, and the team has gotten better.
that'd be true.
Yeah.
They just won eight straight.
Yeah. So, all right. What's next? Who time is it? Mine or yours?
I think it's yours, man. What you got?
Okay. I think one of the most underrated. I think one of the most underrated trades
Mm-hmm.
is Vucevic to the Celtics.
Ooh, ooh, I like it. I like it because that because that kind of gives them the old type of player they had in Horford. I like that. I like that.
He
Plus,
can shoot. You
with
can throw it into him in the post.
Tatum
You know.
gonna come back too. Yeah, man.
Yeah, I
I
really
like
like
that one,
that
Kay.
pick.
I like that, Kay.
Really, I think that one's really underrated.
Very,
What you got?
very much. So I love that. Mm.
What you got? Who you
Um,
got next?
man, this is a guy that I love. If anybody knows me, they know I love some Magic Johnson. But when Magic Johnson was running the Lakers, he got rid of this guy, and it hurt my heart because he's the one we needed to really build, and that's Zubac, man.
Yeah,
The Clippers unloaded Zubac and Kobe Brown for Benedict and Isaiah Jackson. So the Clippers get Isaiah Jackson a forward. The Clippers also get 2026 first round pick, either 1 through 4, 10 through 30, and they get a 2029 first round pick and a second round pick. So good for the Clippers on the picks. I think it's I think Zubac kind of replaces the guy that went to the Bucks.
To the Bucks.
Yeah, I think that's going to be really good for them this last run. But Benedict is tough, man. I mean, he's really going to. Benedict is going to be a poor man's. I shouldn't say poor man's. He's going to be like Norman Powell. He's going to be instant offense, instant offense.
Yeah,
The Clippers made a huge mistake getting rid of Norman. I guess the money piece.
this is their way. But are you gonna have him to be that player like Norman Powell, or are you gonna have him, because he needs his touches. So I don't know how
Yes.
you're gonna do it because I don't know who's running the point now, and then Matherin's gonna come in. So who's gonna run the offense? And you got to have more
Mm,
scoring. They're like small.
they can't score, man. But Benedict can score. He's about 6'5". He can score. That
Yeah,
kid can score for sure.
yeah.
So
Miles Turner.
is that who's there?
Yeah, Miles Turner
Now, oh,
was.
the
Yeah,
big, the big that
yeah.
left it to the Bucks. Yeah, yeah. So, um, I don't know. I mean, the only thing the Clippers have right now as far as PG is Chris Dunn. I mean,
He's
he's
not a
not.
point.
Oh, I'm sorry, Darius Garland, Clippers. Yeah, that's
Yeah,
who's gonna run it.
that's right.
Yeah,
But when
Darius.
he's gonna play, and I feel bad because I love to see him, but you know,
Yeah,
he's been hurt.
mm, yeah. And
So
Bradley Bill. Ooh, Lord, but Bradley, come on, man.
yeah, but where's Bradley at?
Clippers, man.
He's still with the Clippers?
He's still with the Clippers, man.
That's right. They shut him down.
They did.
No, Bradley's somewhere else.
Bradley Bill is with the Clippers.
Let me see.
Yes, sir.
Let me see. Let me see where Bradley Bill is right now.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, yeah, he still is with the Clippers, but he got shut down. All right, so so I think Zubac is gonna. I think Zubac, Siakam, and Halliburton
Ooh.
next year, they're going to be formidable. Cause
Yes, sir.
Zubac
Yes, sir.
plays D on that post. He blocks,
He
and he
does. He
he
does.
loves those rim runs, and he has a nice little 2 to 4 dribble combination on the post. So
Mm-hmm.
I think they're gonna. I hate to say it, but I think they're gonna be better with him than with
No
Miles
doubt.
Turner.
Easy. Easy. Easy.
You know,
Plus he's younger.
yeah, yeah. All right. I think another sneaky trade:
Mm-hmm.
Cole Anthony to the Suns.
Who?
Cole Anthony got
Really?
traded to the Suns.
Yeah, yeah. Him and Amir. Oh, I don't see that as being Cole Anthony. I don't know.
You don't think Cole could play,
Yeah,
man? I don't
yeah,
understand why they let him go over at Orlando. I know they
yeah,
got Black. They drafted the kid
yeah.
Black, but Anthony could play.
Ever since he went to dress and the workouts, I'm through with him, man. I ain't really messing with him too much. Cole Anthony
Why?
looking, man. Cole Anthony was working out this summer with a dress on, man. Literally. I can't do that, man. I ain't
Man,
pulling for you, dog. No,
you
dog.
gotta,
Yeah,
you
no,
gotta send
dog.
me. No, you gotta send
Man,
me
I
that.
can't.
You can't. No, you can't. You
Man,
cannot make that statement on
okay,
here.
man. All
You
right.
gotta send me a picture or a video of that.
Okay.
Was it one of the Scottish the kill things or?
It looked like it. It was somebody gave him. Watch this. Boy.
Yeah, you gonna have to send me something.
Yeah, man.
I'm
I'm
not
trying
trying.
to.
I'm not trying to hear that. And while
I'm
you
listening
searching
to
for it, while you searching for that, what do you think
you.
about Jose Alvarado to the Knicks?
Great, great pickup. Great pickup. Great
Yes.
pickup. He's going to provide instant energy on defense. Um, he's going to have crowd height. Puerto Rican kid. He is a man. I'm telling you, he is gonna.
He's from New
It's
York.
go, yeah. It's gonna be a Jeremy Lin type of effect. He really is.
That's I didn't think about that, but yeah, I could see that because um he's gonna provide. Now he does have to get. I know he's improved on his 3-point shooting, but he does need to
Yeah.
continue because he's gonna end up getting quite a few shots. With the way
He
they run
is.
their offense,
He is.
but
He is.
defensively, energy, yeah, he's gonna really.
He is,
He
man.
doesn't stop. He doesn't. There's no off
No
button with
doubt.
his energy, and that's
No
one
doubt.
that I heard Antonio Daniels talking about it today because he's I think the color commentator or the analyst for New Orleans Saints. Oh no, not
Okay.
Saints. New Orleans
Boy,
Pelicans. So
you talking to April too much.
she probably gonna peep in her or something like, yeah, what you say about the Saints? But he was really hurt by them trading him because he said that they got really close and he
Mhm.
had a really close relationship with his young son and their families
Mm.
and stuff. But he's so happy for him. But the selfish side, because he said the first day he came in the training camp, he sat down and talked to him, and he said they just grew, ever since
Mhm.
then. So you know how it is, man. Sometimes you just, you bond with somebody, and then y'all just
It's
cool.
gone. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes,
All
sir.
right, what you got next?
Man, give me 1 second. Oh, I have got. Oh, you already hit the Jose thing. I take a disgusting trade is Chris Paul to the Toronto Raptors. That's
Why is
bad,
that a
man.
disgusting trade?
Man, it's disrespectful and it's a bad ending, man.
But you
It's
know
just a
what? Here's
bad
the thing.
ending.
Here's the thing. The reason I like it is because everything he went through and how they treated him, he
Hmm.
should be eager to get back and play and finish. Who knows? They might waive him and allow him to go sign somewhere
Yeah.
else.
Well, I
But
tell you what, they got a young, nice core. You might want
yeah,
to rethink it. You might
you
want
don't
to
have.
rethink it.
But thing is yeah, you don't have to do much.
Right.
You come in,
Right.
you play 15 to 30 minutes or 20 minutes a game.
Hmm.
You get in, you do what they need. Now, he does need to look in the mirror and change some
Yes.
of the things that he does.
Yes.
You know,
Yes.
I get it, but you're not the player that you once were. So look, and even if you were, man, not everybody wants to hear you all in their face telling them what they need to do and some people just don't rock like that.
Well, like what what have you earned to tell somebody what to do? You haven't
He
won.
now
You haven't
at
won.
but at his pinnacle, he was the guy. So I get it. But even then, some people don't, some people you've played with people. I played with people that you can just tell, like, man, they don't care about being the best. They don't care about any of that stuff. They'll play, they'll do the bare
Hmm.
minimum.
Yeah.
When you're dealing with those kind of players, those teammates, you let them do, you let everybody else see what so they can get them out.
Hmm. Right. Right. Well, we're gonna see. I mean, he definitely got to change his approach. This is 2026, man.
Yeah.
These young boys not going for it.
No.
Everybody's used to the LeBron. bring it in. I love y'all and all that stuff. Here's some gifts, which is great. I think it's great. Um, you
Here's
know,
some gifts.
yeah. Oh, hey, LeBron's always giving gifts, man. Bottom line, you know.
So do you think he
Um,
gave Vincent a gift before he got traded?
nah, well, Gabe been traded. He just wasn't traded yet. Yeah,
He
hey,
just ain't caught up. He was already traded. He
yeah, yeah,
just didn't know
hey,
where he was.
Gabe Vincent was stuck in the matrix. LeBron had already traded him 4 months ago.
So let me ask you: Do you
Yeah,
think he should have stayed with Miami, Gabe Vincent?
absolutely. Yeah,
I
absolutely.
think he's regretting that decision.
Oh, no question about it. Because everybody can handle LA. You got to be a different type of cat to
Yeah,
handle LA because there's too much going on. You know, when you come from somewhere that's structured like Miami, and then
yeah,
you go to the LA, it's almost like you in a different league. You know what I'm saying?
yeah,
The different
yeah.
organization. So it's too much freedom, and so um, trade here that is probably the most significant trade, and this trade is probably talking the most. Maybe some of these players don't understand this, but this particular trade is letting you know that you need to retire. Uh, the Washington Wizards and Dallas Mavericks. The Wizards get Anthony Davis, gone, dog. You're done. They get D'Angelo Russell, gone, man, and they get Dante Exum. They've been trying to get rid of Dante Exum forever. Um,
And
Da-
it's
Dallas
crazy
gets
because it's. Oh, go ahead, go ahead. I'm sorry.
no. Go ahead.
No, finish the trade. I like it.
Dallas Mavericks get Chris Middleton. Good night. They write me. Good night. AJ Johnson. Stop. Malaki Branham and Marvin Bagley Jr. Marvin, this is your last team, your last stop. Game over. However, Dallas wins the trade. Your home team, they win the trade. They get a 2026 first round pick from OKC. They get a 2030 first round pick, top 20. They get a 2026 second round pick from Phoenix. They get a 2027 second round pick from Chicago, and they get a 2029 second round pick from Houston.
Look
So
at you.
they
Look at
win.
you, NBA insider with
Man,
trades
they
and all of
win.
that stuff. I'm not
Yeah.
doing all that. I'm just saying who they going. He's going all professional. They get a 2027 pick. They got a first round.
Hey.
They get a cash incentive. He going
so
through it all.
so but this particular trade came with soon to be retired papers. Or
Yeah.
yeah, it's yeah, when you go to DC, it's game over.
But with Trey being there, I think if Anthony gets okay, the D'Angelo Russell part, yeah, I can see that. But I think if Anthony gets healthy next year, they're gonna have a pretty decent team with him and Trey Young. You don't think so? I mean, I know he's questionable because he can never stay healthy. I know that part. But when he's healthy, man, he's dominant. He's
He's
just not
healthy
healthy
for he's healthy for 1 month. Once
What
one
I'm
month of the
saying
season,
though,
man.
when he's
Hey,
healthy, he's a
hey,
problem.
you
It's
know how
true or not.
long we've been saying that? We
No,
know
I'm
how long
saying
we've
when
been
he
saying.
is healthy, he is a problem.
I'm gonna say this. When he was healthy is the problem. If he gets healthy, man, it's not gonna be a problem because he's getting older, man. One thing
Yeah.
me and you know this best. Injuries take years off your life. So
Like
he's done.
I'm actually 42. Look at me. I look like I'm 54.
Man, stop, boy. It's crazy. This boy here talking
Hey,
about he's 42.
so
He's
so you don't think Chris Middleton's gonna help the Mavericks?
unless okay. Help Chris Middleton as he gets those same shots that Paul George was taking. That's the only thing that's gonna help him. Because Paul George came out doing windmills and got suspended. What was he thinking?
Let's see. Okay, so yeah, some of these players ain't gonna be. You
No,
might not see. anything for a few days. Boy, Charlotte is giving it to Houston.
Really?
Mhm.
Charlotte's playing, man. Charlotte playing.
They are on one. Well, okay, so this last one I wanted to talk about
Okay, come on.
was
What you
Cam
got?
Thomas. Cam Thomas, who bet on himself, who
Right,
was a bucket getter, said that he
he
needed a new
was.
contract, didn't want to take the money.
Bad
He got
move.
away.
Bad move, man. So who and they damaged his reputation. Said
Yeah.
he's they question his work ethic, and it's just it did him the dirty, man.
So what do you think
Um,
he's gonna go? What do you think he's gonna do? Who can use him?
Clippers, they need the scoring.
That's true. Clippers.
Hey,
Uh
hey, Golden State, they need the scoring.
yeah, but I don't know if he's gonna be one to, because that system, everything runs through Steph. Everybody's
Yeah,
trying to get Steph. So you're gonna be relegated to like,
I'm saying as second team, okay, as second team, you can run it.
but even with the second team with Moody and
Hmm. Yeah,
Pozinski,
yeah, it's
I
all right.
can't, it's like struggling saying the kid's name. I'm sorry, man. But he looks for his shot a lot.
He does. He does. I just hope he don't go and mess up the Rockets. Please don't
Oh,
do that.
oh,
Cam.
oh, damn.
Oh Lord.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Oh
Well, you
Lord.
got to. There's, I can't think off the top of my head, but there's a team that let me go through the gauntlet of
Hmm.
NBA standings. Let me see. Let's see. I could see him. Well, he's been let go of Brooklyn, so I can't see him there. I can see him helping. Oh, Milwaukee.
That's a good one.
They
That's a
need.
good one.
They need.
Yeah.
Yeah, Chicago needs some scoring, but
Chicago got
Milwaukee.
too many guards, K.
Yeah, that's
Chicago
true.
got too
He would be good. Oh, and Miami too.
not disciplined enough, K.
Okay. Um. Yeah, you said the Clippers.
Hmm.
Uh, maybe Dallas,
I don't see him in Dallas.
or
Kyrie ain't
maybe
gonna have it.
Portland or Minnesota, depending on
Yeah,
you know.
yeah. Ne-
Let me ask you a
Uh,
question. Let me ask
hmm.
you a question.
Yes, sir.
Why do you think New Orleans Pelicans didn't do more? That team is a really good team, but they're not. You know, why didn't they have a fire sale?
Hey, I don't know what's going on with him, man. Joe Dumars look like he old in the tooth, and he just don't know what's going on, man.
I mean,
I don't understand it. I don't understand it. They
them
didn't
in
do anything.
Sacramento.
They didn't do anything. Sacramento got Hunter, so I mean that's a plus.
Yeah, but you needed to let go of DeRozan or Zach Levine.
I I think those a lot of these guys are making too much money, and it's hard to move, man.
That's true.
I think the summer is the best place, the best time to move these guys because you got a lot of capital you got to deal with, and then with the draft coming, you could make kind of you got a lot more wiggle room, in my opinion.
Yeah, yeah. So, do you have anything else? I'm through with my list.
Mm, man, I'm just I really wish they would have traded Mellow Ball, not Mellow Ball, man. I do. Um, Charlotte has too many guards. They got Tyus Jones. I mean, for what? Why? Uh,
And yeah, and see, I was thinking, well, maybe bringing Tyus Jones in is going to help with them
Dallas?
moving
Talking about
on from
Dallas?
Lamella. But
Oh, I
Tyus,
got you. I got you.
you know what I'm saying? But
I
Tyus
got
would
you.
be great with Houston.
Damn. That's it right there. That's it right there, K.
He would be
That's it.
great there.
Okay, that's it. That's it.
Ugh,
And then look, Chicago got another guard, Rob Dillingham, another guard. Okay, they got five or
yeah,
six guards.
and
What
he
are we
was
doing?
killing. He was killing with
Man, he
Minnesota,
was.
man. You gonna get rid
They
of
didn't like
Conley,
his
but
game.
you get rid of Conley and you get rid of, like, if you get rid of Conley, you're saying you're gonna give the keys to Dillingham. Why you get rid of both?
You can't get rid of both, K.
I know why.
Agree. Why?
Hmm? Because
Why?
they're trying to get to this level of where point guards aren't relevant, right?
Mhm.
You can run the offense, but like you can tell these offenses can't run the way they need to because you don't have
No,
traditional
man.
point guards. Anthony
No,
Edwards struggles. He's not a point guard.
no, you gotta have a PG. Plus, you
They
wear
think
him
just
out.
they think just because these guys can get the ball over the half court line and put the play in action, they're fine. But
It's not the same. It's not the same.
no, it's not.
No,
It's terrible.
the,
It's
look,
terrible.
the P is too valuable for analytics to get in the way.
Yeah.
Sorry,
Well, they
get
gonna
in the way.
learn.
They are gonna learn
They gonna learn
because
when you
he,
when you put some ball hawks on these guys
yeah,
that have trouble.
yeah,
Like when the Thunder played Houston, you saw how hard it was for Sir Thompson and Sangoon to get the ball up court and get in a set. And then like you're up top and you're supposed to be down low or you're supposed to be
hmm
looking to slash. That doesn't
hmm
work. You're gonna see it in the playoffs when these guys don't
yeah.
have a person that can run the point.
Just look at the finals from this past year. They had two great point guards. You have to have them.
Yeah,
And and
yeah,
and one is 6'5" and one is 6'7". You have to have it, Kay. You
yeah,
have to. So you need somebody, excuse me, to set the table.
yeah,
And and
yeah,
and that is a market that people, the average person doesn't understand. That is a market that
yeah,
these analytic guys need to leave alone, you know?
yeah, yeah. So, well, I think that just about covers it. I know there's some other
It does,
trades,
man.
but it just
Yeah.
just about covers it. I appreciate this special
This was awesome,
broadcast.
man. You had me
NBA
feeling like a
trades.
GM, boy.
Hey,
No.
you had your GM cap on today. Your NBA insider. I didn't know if I was talking to Woj over here. The way you were
Look,
going. The
yeah.
way you were going, I was like, look at him. I'm making me sound really bad. Like, damn, Kate just say the name of the
No.
team. Lee giving us the background and how the salaries match and the second apron and all of that.
Man,
Are they under the luxury
man,
tax? Oh, I ain't doing none of that.
man. You know, I had to, man. I'm gonna start betting, so I need. No, I'm just playing with you. I ain't gonna be betting. I ain't gonna be.
You need to know.
No, I ain't doing that. I ain't doing that, brother. No stir.
Well, look, we appreciate y'all joining us.
Absolutely.
Us talking about all these different
This
things.
was different. This was different. And fun.
Yeah. Yeah, well,
I like
I
it.
liked it. I really liked it. Real quick, who you got in the
Yes, sir.
Super Bowl?
Okay. I'm going with Seattle.
Okay, me too.
I'm going with Seattle
Me too.
because two things. They destroyed my 49ers. And I listened to I think it was last week, we had a conversation about kind of Sam Darnold and his trajectory and stuff like that. So you hit me on it. I think it's gonna happen. And
Yeah,
that defense is
yeah,
oof, a monster. So
yeah.
yeah.
I can't wait. I can't wait to see what happens, man. What's your favorite
Mhm.
Super Bowl food?
I'm kind of simple. I'm a simple. I'm a uh, I am a chips and salsa guy.
Okay,
That's just me, man.
ain't nothing wrong with
That's
that.
just me.
Ain't
Yeah,
nothing wrong with that.
I like the pretzels and the ruffles and all that.
Yeah, yeah. I'm
Um,
more of a wings and
I got you.
sliders, depending on who made them. You can't
Hmm.
eat everybody's wings and sliders. You know, you gotta make sure. Some people like the barbecue and stuff.
Mhm.
I think I'm gonna cook steaks.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
Big
we
dog.
ain't had steaks in a while, man, and
Big dog.
now steaks.
Okay. That'll
Yeah.
work. Big dog.
All right, so we thank y'all for joining us for this special NBA trades
Absolutely. This is cool.
podcast. We'll look to discuss next time who we think's going to be probably a contender with some of these trades. Got to kind of see them through, see what happens, what fall out. So make sure you like, subscribe, comment, follow. Let us know what you think. If you don't agree with something we said, find the email streetcredsports@yahoo.com. Send me an email. I'll read the question. All right.
Absolutely.
All right, man. I appreciate you.
Likewise, man. I appreciate you. Hey, don't forget the ending now.
Oh yeah. You know, I ain't forgot the ending. I'm just getting it up. Matter of fact, since this is a special one, I'm gonna let you bless us with the ending.
Hey man, listen. My name is Louis, I am not Keenan Cage, but I will say this.
I was like, don't mess it up.
Say this. If it was easy, everybody would be doing it.
Yeah, yeah, my man. We are out.
Peace.
Street cred sports, say it with your chest. Yeah. Go get it from the net. Street cred sports, okay, that's a bet.